This part of the guide starts to introduce some more powerful and advanced features of the Agile-based system. We are going to look at how we can give users of our basic CRM some power-ups that make it a better user experience. Let's continue with our sales opportunities and introduce the concept of cross-referencing data before adding a chaser and a button to the user interface. In this first example, we want to show the user who the owner of the company is rather than letting the user set it. So this is a lookup that is done for you. We're going to start from tiles and enter the build interface. We first need to build a view that will look up the data for us. So we're going to click on tables to find the sales opportunity table and then click on names and views. We are now going to put this in a tile that we've already created called cross-reference. I have also created a couple of other tiles, all of which I have prefixed with system. Being organised is always good practice, and this is one way to keep the working parts or engine hidden from general users. We don't want any of this data added to it to begin with because we're building a lookup, so we're going to untick include all fields. We're going to click Add View, and then we're going to name this view Cross-Reference Sales Opportunity Organisation Owner. And then click OK. So, to find out who the company owner is, we need to navigate the relational database. In this case, up to the organisation and then down to contacts. So let's add the joins. So we're going to click Edit View, click on Joins, click Add a Join, click up to Organisations, and then click Add a Join again. And this time we're going to click down from Organisations to Contacts. So we're doing this because on the actual sales opportunity table, there is also who is the main contact. Well, this is also a contact. So in a way, we have two connections to contacts, one that is the owner of the company and one that is the main contact. So there is two ways of getting to two different people within the same table, and that is why we have it here twice. We only want a few fields of information, so we're going to add name, email, and telephone. So under source, we're going to click contacts, and the field, we will select full name and click add, and click add again. We'll then go back into source and select contacts again, this time email, and click add, and then we'll add one more under contacts, which is phone, and click add. We also only want contacts that we know are the owners, so we can filter by the contact role. So we're going to add a filter where role contains owner. So we're going to select the source as contacts, select the field as role. We're then going to select the type as contains, and in value we're going to type owner. If we have a look at the data that's been created once we click add, that seems about right. So now we need to add it to the sales opportunity. So go back to Edit Sales Opportunity Table and show the list of fields. Cross-reference fields are just a special type of field that need a little bit more setting up than a regular field. So under name, we're going to type company owner. Under type, we're going to select cross-referenced data. The table to use, we will select as the one that we have just created, which is sales opportunities. And then the view to use, we will select as cross-referenced sales opportunities organisation owner. And then click add. So now all we have to do is move this into the correct place. So you can drag and drop this near the top, possibly under op owner. And then we can go and see what this looks like. So if we X off and go back to sales opportunities from the TALS interface, so we'll click on sales pipeline and expand one of these records. And you can see here how this appears. You have a little bit of control how it appears by choosing tabular display or the drop-down display of fields. So I'll show you how you can do this now. So if you toggle onto development mode and click the pencil to edit, you can select tabular display. So if you cross off, you can see how this will then appear. Alternatively, you can go back in and edit again. And this time, if you deselect tabular display, and instead to display of fields, you can scroll down and select panel field name, no content field names. So if you X off, you can see how this changes the appearance.